Hey, Cailen Ascher here, founder of Calm Biz, and today I want to talk with you about how to change or shift your business karma. Now, karma is a common thing that we discuss in yoga class about how what we put out into the world we draw back into our lives, and it's something that I think even if we're practicing it in our lives, sometimes there can be this little bit of a disconnect in actually practicing those same karmic philosophies when it applies to your business. So if you ever find, and it's very common for solo entrepreneurs out there, that you're stuck in kind of a not enough mindset, or you feel like your business is a constant struggle, or you always feel like you're looking to the right and looking to the left, and the yoga teachers on either side of you on their paths are so much further along or more successful, and you feel maybe that pang of jealousy or you get really hard on yourself, I want to talk to you a little bit today about how we can start putting a more positive spin on our business and the way we think about and deal with our business so that it brings in more of the same. So the first thing we need a little reminder of is that our thoughts make our world. So if you're constantly focusing on lack or not enough, that is what you're going to see more of in your life. So simply don't tell yourself how you wish for things not to be. Instead, start thinking about how you wish them to be and focus on the positive things that are going right in your business so that more of those things can start happening for you. Another thing I always recommend is to give as often as you can. And as a yoga teacher, you're probably already in the habit of doing that. But this will begin to reprogram how your brain works instead of focusing on what you can get and what you need for your business and having that kind of struggle of pulling things in. The more you focus on giving your time, your advice, your expertise, not necessarily that it always has to be for free, but putting something out there that's good into the community, like a free weekly newsletter or a monthly podcast, or maybe a free monthly class for people that can't afford to get into the studio otherwise. When you start shifting that and thinking about all these amazing things you have to offer, you'll realize that amazing offers start coming back to you. And remember, if you feel like you can't contribute monetarily, there are a lot of other ways you can contribute and give back, whether you donate your time or volunteer somewhere or just even lend an ear to someone who needs you to listen to them. It really does make a difference of giving those small acts of giving to shift us from looking inward and feeling like we're not enough to focusing outward and feeling that abundance and kind of changing that energetic flow. Another thing I want you to think about is how you can own your money decisions. So often, especially when we're entrepreneurs, we kind of have this inner dialogue of, I can't afford that, I can't do that, that's not possible for me, I don't have enough money. And that's a really powerful storyline to constantly play over and over and over again in your mind. And now I'm not saying to be frivolous or go out and spend money if you really, really can't, but instead of focusing on the fact that you shouldn't do that or can't do that, I want you to say that you are choosing not to spend money on that at this time, that you're reprioritizing. And just making it a choice is so much more powerful than saying I shouldn't or I can't or I'm not allowed to. Having that kind of weak or defeatist vocabulary around it, it makes it so much more powerful and will again, start to change that energy that you have around money, and maybe you feel like you don't have enough right now. But instead of saying you can't spend money or you don't have money, saying that you choose not to spend money on that vacation or that dinner or those new $100 yoga pants or that new yoga mat, making conscious choices about your money is much more empowering than kind of shutting yourself down with that storyline of that you can't spend money or that you don't deserve to spend money. And lastly, I want you to remember that you are worth it. You have spent so much time, energy, and money on your trainings, on your workshops, on the classes that you've taken, that you really do deserve to have abundance in your business and in your life. So if you kind of are in that place of telling yourself that you don't think people should be paying you for teaching yoga, I mean, you're so very fortunate to be able to do something that you love every single day that it sometimes feels like we shouldn't be making money doing it. But in order for us to best serve the community and continually serve the community in the most profound way that we can, we need to be able to make money, because that's the only way we can support ourselves and our families and our lifestyles so that we can keep doing the good work that we're doing. So remember, you are worth it. You are worth every penny and probably more than that your students are paying for their time with you. They view you as a resource. You are a valuable, essential element in their lives. So start to own the fact that you deserve to have an amazing business. You deserve to be making lots of money doing what you love, and you deserve to be creating a lifestyle that feels abundant on every level. So I thank you for joining me for this week's teaching. And as always, for more business and marketing advice just for yogic entrepreneurs, head on over to calmbiz.com and I'll see you there.